Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I am feeling a real attitude of gratitude because my parents spoil me rotten. They really do. I had a birthday recently and I rarely will ask for anything other than money for my birthday. I'm just very picky, very particular, very hard to shop for, but I did decide to just go ahead and throw it out there this year. I told them that I wanted a full-size Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette for my birthday. And at first my mom was like, huh? But she asked me which one I wanted. I told her it doesn't matter because truly I would have been happy to have any of her palettes. But she got me this beauty. This is the pink chrome edition of the Divine Rose 2 eyeshadow palette. So it is just gorgeous and perfection and everything that I had hoped it would be. Now, this isn't a first impressions. I actually have used this already, but do let me swatch these beauties for you real quick. So I don't know the names of them and I don't really care. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh! Gorgeous, right? So pretty. And then last two. This is the one, hold on, that was a terrible swatch. Hold on. This is the one that is like a duochrome, the VR Sextraterrestrial. It's really nifty. Dun, da, da. So there it is, gorgeous, beautiful palette. So 2 mattes in this palette and a bunch of different textures of shimmers. There's some very interesting textures in this one. I don't know what I want to do today. This shade is just so cool. Okay, I'm going to start with the lightest matte in here. There's 2 mattes in this palette, which is not always a great situation, but the 2 that she included in here are perfect. We've got one kind of like light to mid-tone matte and then one kind of mid to deep matte. Actually, this one's pretty deep. I'm comfortable calling that one deep. But anyways, the 2 mattes that are in here are great. I actually really love this little matte shade. For me, it's like a perfect transition shade. It's like brown that leans a little peachy pinky, you know? So it doesn't quite look pink, it doesn't quite look orange. It's just sort of this like brown with like a hint of something, you know? I just love it. Okay, I think that'll work. Super pretty, so pretty, love it. Now I'm gonna take a more precise brush. So part of the reason that I didn't love the look the first time I used the palette is because I went in kind of ham with this deep shade down here and I just sort of overdid it, I feel like. So I'm going to use, a pretty precise brush and I really just want to concentrate it in the crease. Y'all know how I like to do, deep in the crease, depth, deep crease. Sorry, that was weird. But this shade is very pigmented, so just, you know, buyer beware. Yeah, this shadow likes this brush a lot more, for sure. I don't know about anybody else, but whenever I'm doing something like this, I could sit here and just blend and blend and blend and blend and blend for like hours. I don't know, there's something very cathartic for me about doing exactly what I'm doing right now. It's like, you know, raking those little sand gardens, you know what I'm talking about? I wish I was ambidextrous, because doing this, I hate it. I would gladly work on the left side of my face for all eternity, because I am left-handed, by the way. Oh, but then it's time to come over and do the right side, and I'm just like, that should work. Now it's time for the fun part. I'm gonna start with this shade up here. This one's kind of an interesting texture. It's just a straight metallic that is like super duper shiny. I'm very interested to see what this looks like on the lid for that reason. That's really pretty. I feel like you're not able to get the full effect of this shadow on camera. The texture of this one, it's very unique. I'm gonna see if it like will build. If you saw my Trixie Cosmetics video where I tried out her eyeshadow palette, there's a shade in that palette that's a lot like this one. That it's a very interesting like metallic kind of texture, and it just gives like a high shine, a fun shift, you know what I mean? It kind of builds. Now I think I want to use, I'm gonna go with this shade right there. Oof, isn't that pretty? I gotta say, y'all, this is just like my kind of look. All day, every day, twice on Sunday, I'm living. Okay, let me put some lashes on real quick. Sha! And I'm back. And there it is, ladies, gentlemen, friends, family. There's the final look. I definitely like the way that this look turned out. So much better than what I did yesterday. The deeper matte in this palette was still a little tricky for me, not gonna lie, but it's just that it's very pigmented, and a problem that I tend to have when it comes to makeup application is just knowing when to stop. You know what I mean? Does anybody else have that problem? But then also yesterday I used this VR Sextraterrestrial shade. It's the one that has, yeah, you can see it if I do that. Ooh, it's like a duochrome, but it is kind of deep, and I put it over most of my lid today, so yesterday. So between that all over my lid and the matte just being totally blown out through the crease, it just was very dark and smoky, and I didn't really have any definition how I like to have it. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna do another look with this VR Sextraterrestrial, something simple, because I mean, she just needs her moment, you know? Also, I did change my lipstick. So whenever I was first putting on the eyeshadow, I had on this shade, Nude Cabaret, which is sort of a, you know, it's described as being like a peachy beige, but really to me, it's just kind of neutral, and it just leans ever so slightly warm. But for the most part, it's pretty neutral. But I kind of felt like, given what I ultimately did, I wanted to change it out for the Divine Nude, which is a cooler toned, a little bit more muted matte. I mean, they're both like pink nudes, so it's really not that big of a difference, but I do feel like this one goes better with this look. So, So let me know what you guys think of this look, and I will be back tomorrow, but like right now for you, with my second look from the Divine Rose 2 palette. Right, kids, I am back to do another look with Miss Pat McGrath Mothership Rose, Divine Rose something, you know. Okay. Oh, gorge. So what I'm thinking of doing today, I'm gonna keep it kind of simple. I'm really only gonna use 2 shadows, I think. I'm just gonna take the deeper matte, the kind of burgundy matte that's in here, on a precise brush, and I'm gonna focus it in the crease. All right, raccoon eyes are in full effect. I'm gonna try just using my finger. But with the duochrome one, it's kind of an interesting texture. It's not very soft like most shimmers usually are. It's kind of like almost a baked texture in the pan, you know what I'm talking about? Ooh, nifty, huh? Okay, cool. Let me finish up, I'll be right back. So here we go. There's the look. You know, I like this one. I don't love it. I think it just is maybe a little basic, and probably if I had gone with the lighter matte as the backdrop for the duochrome shimmer, that might have worked out better, just to kind of help it pop a little bit more. I don't dislike it. I'm just not like, wow, I love it, amazing, kind of like I thought I would be, you know? So anyways, cute, simple, easy, smoky look, very my kind of go-to look. I do kind of like this deeper, just all over type of thing. I don't do it that often, but I do like it. And I've got my Pat McGrath Divine Nude on, so we are just living our best Pat McGrath life right now. So we're gonna do another look. I'm not done. Not even close. I really want to use that hot pink shimmer shade, so we're gonna do a third look here, so stay tuned for look numero tres. Hey y'all, so I sat down and pulled out my Divine Rose 2 palette. I was like, we're gonna do a third look and it's gonna be really cute, and I just totally completely zoned out and didn't even realize that like I wanted to film this one. So I've already done the first step of it, which I just took this fluffy blending brush and I took that lighter toned matte that's in here and just kind of blended it out through the crease. As you can see, I'm still a little bit in the process of blending it out, but yeah, so I completely missed this first part. I just like sat down and started doing it and was like, you know, I probably should turn my camera on if I wanted to do this look on camera. The deeper matte in this palette is a little tricky for me, but I really, really like this lighter toned one. And you can really build this one up to kind of give you good concentration of pigment where you want it, you know, if I spend some good time in the crease and then just kind of very lightly blend it outwards, it gives just a really, really nice blend. And actually after the last look that I did with this palette, I was kind of like, it's okay. I'm not like loving it, whatever. But then when I went back and started editing the video with it, I was like, that look is like nice. I liked it. So I don't know why I was like all about it, you know? I'm going to dip into the hot pink metallic that's in here. And I'm gonna kind of do like a halo eye type of thing. Cute. Very cute. I kind of like it because it's like a hot pink shade, but it's not so just crazy vibrant that I think it like kind of would work for everyday type of look. I'm gonna go back into this really light metallic right here. Okay, cute. It doesn't quite look how I was anticipating. It's whatever. I'm going to use my finger and go into this shade down here. It's kind of, I think it's just supposed to be like a glittery topper because it just is kind of, yeah. And I'm just gonna go over the halo part, give that a little extra pop. Ooh, it's fun. That's really fun. I'm tempted to do the gold on my lower lash line. I'm doing it, I don't care. I like never use gold, so this is a little bit out there for me, but I really want to try it. Doesn't have quite as much like oomph as I was expecting it to, but it's cute. Something I really like about this palette is that there is minimal fallout. Yeah, I like the gold on the lower lash line. Ooh. I'm gonna take some of that pink metallic again, and I'm just gonna kind of add some of it to the outer bit. Just gonna kind of mix it in with the gold a little bit, like a little below and a little blended into it, just to kind of give some more dimension to that outside lower lash line, but just like that. Fabulous. Okay, let me finish up. I'll be right back. Ta-da! So there's the final look. I really like this one. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not just like, wow, amazing, I love it. Like but I kind of felt that way about the last look that I did too. And then when I watched it back, I was like, ooh, no, that look is fierce. I like it. So perhaps it will grow on me. I need to do something with this gold shade. I really like the gold on my lower lash line. The hot pink on the lid, it's really, really nice. It's just a flat metallic, so it's not glittery or anything like that. So I was able to kind of like blend it into my crease a little bit without it being too shiny in that area. So it kind of blends out really nicely. And yeah, I just think it's really pretty and fun. I'm loving it. I'm also wearing my Pat McGrath Nude Cabaret Matte Liquid Lipstick. Love that one. There we go. All right, well, which look that I did you like the best? Definitely let me know. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Okay? Okay. Bye.